We're going live. We are going live here. Reason will be starting on CT side of Nuke once again against the CRG side of Critical, Red Snake, Cause, Pyle and Pritch. Both are UK teams, so, well, except for the exception of Rally, who is a Danish player for a reason, but not much is going on. Reason have actually decided to kind of stack towards two players on ramp, basically, with giving CRG kind of full control of outside, and CRG are actually on this lower bomb site already, and nobody is close to being rotating onto that lower bomb site. Wilzu is the only player who's kind of half ready to go, but Wilzu with that super shot on the Critical there as I just went out of the mini map, and this push is coming onto ramp, and Jacob finishing off one more player who is actually lost. Rally picking up 2 frags there, and Jacob is dead, and Mole finishing off Red Snake. So that push initialized by CRG was kind of stomped on by that super shot by Wilzu. Wow. Reason picking up the first round here, and we do see a variety of weapons. Shotgun for Paint, MP9 for Mole, MP7 and Bison's. Well, CRG of course will be in an eco after losing that round. They didn't get the bomb plant, so it'll be a bit different maybe this time. Well, they can get the bomb plant this round, but Rally's actually taken down by Critical, leaving Mole to do a lot of damage to those players outside, and other than that, Caused is actually waiting, if I can find him, in the hut. He could actually do some damage here, flanking out. Oh, he's going to catch Paint off guard, and he does. Paint does go down to that Glock headshot, giving Caused complete kind of upper control, and he has flashed out as well. Now, we should see CRG coming onto this upper bomb site, and they're most likely Critical's actually planting lower, so Critical taken down by Mole, and the bomb is still ticking here. Jacob finally taking out Pritch, who was on that ramp room, and there is one more player rotating through ramp, which is Caused, and Pyle. Back events taken out by Mole. Caused can do a bit of damage here, but no, he will be sprayed down by that MP7 or MP9 of Jacob. Diffuse coming in on Wilzu. Mole did have a kit, and there you go. There's a bit of suspense, and he does get it diffused as I press tab and lose the diffusing time. Just reading chat there quickly. So scoreline of 2-0 now in favour of Reason, and looking at the frags at the moment, Jake and Raleigh and Mole both all of them have 3 frags, with Paint yet to frag, and should be a buy coming out of CRG, as they did get the plant, of course. Sticking with Raleigh, does get that shot on the Snake, who was on top of the box, and that has put a bit of pressure on CRG straight away at the start of this game, losing a player so early on. But Cause does get that counter frag onto Mole, and leaving Paint in a little bit of a sticky situation, trying to hold that upper bomb site. But I think he will be fine, as Rally picks up a frag in the pile. There is one more player outside, but he is low health and decided to kind of slightly move off from that, and trying to figure out what CRG want to do here. Wilzu still holding ramp, Pritch making his way, but Caused with that shot on the Paint, who decided to push hut there. So I actually think Wilzu might get a frag here, and he does get the frag on the Pritch, who was in radio room, leaving it with Critical and Caused with not much health against Jacob and Wilzu, who pretty much have full health. Rally not so good with 16, but Jacob picking up the first frag on the Critical. Can he get the last on the Caused? And Wilzu does come in to help. Mole getting 2 assists there, bringing the scoreline 3-0, and Reason do pick up the first buy round fairly easily. 3 other players still remained. Quality's going down a little. Is it just like a small jitter, or Oh crap, stream lag. Yeah, I'm getting some drop frames, but I'll see what I can do with it. Rally with that I wasn't even watching. Rally with the shot and Critical's head, and he is shut down fairly quickly. Mo picking up one frag on the pile. I don't know who to go to. Will Red Snake get taken down outside? I don't think he will, as he does manage to run away with 4 HP. Pritch and caused both of pistols as well. Not really able to do much here. Sticking with Wilzu. He is trying to take out Caused, who does have full health at ramp. Nice little flash coming in, and has completely blinded him, but the quality is and Wilzu getting that frag on a Snake. Snake didn't really have much health anyway, but yeah, the quality of my... What? Pritch, nice paint. You pick up a lot of money for that, and this leaves Caused in a 1v4 situation. He's not going to be able to do much at all, and Mo finally finishing off Caused. But yeah, my quality is at 480 bit rate pretty much, but I just stream at 720 resolution. That's what you'll be seeing. I don't have the upload to do proper streaming, which really annoys me. I've got the computer to do it, but at the moment I just can't get the best internet for it. You know, I live in the countryside, so, and I live fairly far away from the exchange, so I can't really get any more better internet. I'm on the fastest internet I can get. But we do see an aggressive push into radio room and lobby, as Jacob does, and Paint also taking down Wilzu, picking up a frag as well. So 2 for 2 trades, so not so bad. I think Reason would like to come out a little bit better from that. Paint did slightly mess up in that push, but Cause pushing out of hut and actually picks up Wilzu, leaving Rally and Mole in a 2v3, sorry. And Rally is smoked off. He's not going to be able to do too much with an op now at the moment. Not entirely sure if they'll try save this or not, but bomb is planted, leaving a fairly good situation for CRG here, and it does look like Reason will be saving those weapons. Maybe a smart enough decision with some of the cash with some of the players. Rally getting actually a frag on the Snake. Can't get the second on Caused. Will Mole go down? No. Caused is taken out by Mole, leaving Pile just left on the CRG side. So CRG pick up their first round of the half, and Reason will still be able to buy. Well, yeah, Reason will be buying. Do see one farm is coming out for Paint, but fairly well played there from CRG. They did smoke off that main area, leaving Rally with not really much any options at all to get onto that upper bomb site. Mole was waiting in the vents, but couldn't really do anything. I can't even preload like any time at all. It's slightly annoying. I wish I could preload, but Caused has taken a fairly aggressive position here in hut, and Rally might actually have a battle with Pyle soon outside. And he does get that frag into Pyle, who, to be fair, kind of missed his opportunity to take out Rally outside. So, Mo getting the dinks on calls through hut, so not what CRG would want. Caused in a fairly precarious position and couldn't really do much there, leaving 3 CRG players. Pritch doesn't really have much health whatsoever. Critical actually boosting onto yellow. He could do a little bit of flanking damage here. Dropping down in the main. I thought there was a player there, but of course that was in the vents. Critical spotting Paint at main, and Paint missing that op shot. No idea why Paint kind of had an op, but that does give CRG access to this A bomb site, and bombs being planted straight away, leaving Mole and Jacob and Wilzu to try do something here. Wilzu's actually came up through crews, and sorry, is this actually planted an upper? Yes, it is. As Critical waiting in the vents. Oh, Pritch with a nice little frag. Wilzu finishing off. Oh, so close. Jacob getting that defuse, and Pritch just couldn't get out in time from that pressure from Wilzu. and Reason do pick up their 5th round, so well played from Reason. Slightly unlucky for Pritch, he nearly got that. He nearly got to stop that defuse, but Jacob finished the defuse before he was shot. My CL crosshair size is 5, thickness is 1.2, and my crosshair type, crosshair type or whatever on earth that is 4. Crosshair gap 0 also, but Rally picking up a few frags here. Paint does finish off Red Snake, we push down that lower area, and Rally stuck in main, can't really do much, and Cause might actually get a weapon out of this. Desperately trying to find Caused. He does have a Glock outside, it doesn't look like he picked up a weapon, and he is spotted by Jacob, and he's actually taken out in Crows, and that leaves Paint to finish the job, taking out Caused, and 6-1 now in favour of Reason. CRG, of course, were an eco that round, so they should be able to pick it up. I don't know if you heard me saying my crosshair type, but interesting, Rally hasn't actually gone outside this time, he's actually opping ramp as that push is coming onto the upper bomb site. Paint's shot in the back, you can't really do much about that, and I have no idea where Jacob is. He's on the rafters, and Cause finally finishing him off. Jacob frag with the Molotov. Rally stuck in lobby, and can't really do much with the op. It's so hard to op from that place here, but he might be able to get a frag on the Snake here. Does damage to the wall on the Snake. Wilsey is the last player alive here. Bomb planted for upper. Pritch super positioning outside that main area. It is a plant for main. Oh, well played from Wilsey here. Will he get the second frag? No, he won't. And I thought that was fairly smart, smoking up the bomb site to kind of fake that he might have been defusing the bomb. Doesn't work out so well. Pritch, with that superior positioning, does manage to pick up the round for CRG, leaving the scoreline at 6-2 now. Looking at the scores, Mole and Rally both have 10 frags, while Caused is the top leading player for CRG with 10 frags. Reason are on an eco, and that does look... sorry, I'm trying to figure out what CRG are doing, but they are just like kind of holding lobby and the really room, not really doing much. They're just looking for a frag, but surely by now they would have heard that CRG are on an eco, or sorry, Reason are on an eco, but of course in CSGO ecos are kind of very random. But as we see Wilsey taking out Pritch with that pistol fairly easily, Powell getting the counter frag on the Wilsey. And other than that, I really have absolutely no idea who to watch as Paint gets an AK. Rally getting a frag outside. I'm messing this up so bad here, but leaves Caused and Powell in a 2v3 situation here. It is an eco for Reason, so it's been great so far. I mean, they've made CRG lose so many weapons, and it's now just Powell left in a 2v1 or 1v2. Sorry, Mole and Rally, the two players remaining for Reason. So great eco in my opinion from Reason, and it looks very doable that they can actually pick it up maybe. Paint beginning to make his way onto this site. Will we see this flank coming in from Mole? This could end so badly, and Mole does manage to clutch that 1v1, and great eco from Reason. Reason picking up the eco round. That's going to be pretty important mentally for Reason, and economically too. CRG will not be happy with that round at all. So well played Reason. 7-2 now the scoreline. CRG, I think they'll eco because the money in them is very spread out. Powell actually has 5k, but the rest of his teammates are like around about 2-3k. But scoreline 7-2 now, and we do have another half to go. So it can still kind of go anywhere at this point. There's enough rounds to kind of play around with. Technically, this should be Reason's round as a Sneeko. It does look like an event dive's going to happen. Paint picking up one, or Mo picking up one frag. And look at this. This should be super spray down. Mo picking up another frag. Paint getting another as well. Bomb shouldn't really go down. Wilzu already waiting on the lower bomb site, leaving Pritch in a 1v5. Can't really do anything. Does manage to dink Jacob and put him down to 8 HP, but that round is picked up by Reason. Fairly easy for CT sides to pick up eco rounds. I'd say not so easy for terrorists playing CTs who are ecoing, as the CTs are actually holding those angles, or kind of doing silly pushes whenever they shouldn't really be doing any pushes at all. 8-2 the scoreline now. Looking at the scores quickly before any action happens. Mole is top fragging here. 13 frags. It is a quick upper push here. Mole picking up one. Jacob getting a frag. Jacob's getting 2 frags here, and Mole's kind of stuck on the site. I should probably change to somebody else, but I thought Mole might actually get another frag, leaving Pritch again in a 1v4 situation. That was a buy round from CRG as well, so that's going to be an economic blow on them. Look at the cash. 200, 2,000, 200. Unless Pritch does manage to get a super 1v4, but with his health, it's not going to happen, as Wilzu flanked through T yard. Does manage to take out Pritch, so 9-2 the scoreline now. Hopefully the stream isn't really lagging too much. And it's going to be another eco for CRG here, so not so fun for them at the moment. Ecos on the T side are, I'd say, fairly difficult enough to pick up against a CT side that are on full buy, but Rally opting outside, does manage to pick up one frag in the pile, gets the second on the snake. Will he pick up third? Misses the third shot, leaving maybe Mole to clear up. Where the hell is Mole? I can't find Mole. He does take down Critical, and Caused pushing through that smoke, leaving Pritch in a 1v4 again. He's actually got an AK here. It must be from Wilzu. Flashbang coming in, not really affected by it much, but he has been pushed desperately. He is on 1 health. And Mole finally taking out Pritch. Scoreline of 10-2 now. I am using the numbers. It's just I keep on pressing the same numbers from Reason's last game. Their order's slightly messed up, so I keep on thinking people are in different numbers. 10-2 the scoreline in favour of Reason now. Mole is kind of powering ahead at the moment with frags wise. 16 frags, and he's only died 3 times. Which is still a fair bit less than some of his teammates. It does look like CRG want to take this outside so desperately. That's going to be a good nade from Rally. It does do a bit of damage and criticals, left in 3 health, but a good amount of smokes here for CRG. They will be pushing straight onto that lower bomb site pretty much, and Paint's actually taken down as he was trying to flank. Rally super positioning here. Red Snake is waiting though, and it's just Jacob left to try to do something in this lower bomb site. He can't do much, and Wilzu and Mole are the only players left. Wilzu waiting for Mole as he comes up to help him maybe, but I'd say this isn't a great situation here for a Reason. Mole in a 1v5, he's just getting pushed. Does pick up 1 frag, can't get the second, and CRG do pick up the 3rd round of this match, so decent enough strat. Did deny Rally getting any picks outside with that op, with the sheer amount of smokes that gave them access to the front steps. Paint was already kind of on that lower kind of back steps area, but well, I didn't get to see him, but I knew from him dropping down the vents, he was taken out pretty early, which didn't really kind of stop the momentum of that CRG push. It does look like they're actually going to go for it again here. Mole, this is going to be very good if Mole plays this well. He picks up 1 frag, gets a second, can't do much more, and Rally through the smoke on the Caused taken down, and that was well played from Mole. He did get some super positioning there, and that completely stopped the momentum of CRG trying to get through that outside push again. Paint actually already ready at back steps. Doesn't really do too much damage to Red Snake, who does get naded a little bit as well. Just watching from Red Snake's perspective to see what he can actually do. Pritch is nowhere near to being near any of action. Molotov coming in. Won't be doing any damage to Red Snake anytime soon. Pritch taken out by Wilzu. And Red Snake is in a bit of a sticky situation, 1v4 situation. And is taken out by Rally's Op. So 11-3 the scoreline now in favour of Reason, and money's okay for CRG. They can full buy, it's okay. So last round of the first half of this match. Mole still storming ahead, 19 frags to 5 deaths. Rally's got 15, Wilzu with 14, Jacob 11. Top fragger still is caused for CRG, 12 frags, and Powell and Pritcher following close behind with 7. I'm kind of blind here, but as I do switch to Rally, he does take out Critical, who tried to pick outside, and it does look like it's going to be the same strat again. Pritch was denied that flanking ability, but Paint is waiting. Back steps already, picks up one frag. Can he get the second? He does pick up the second, leaving Red Snake in a 1v5. Unlikely against so many players in full health, and Rally does finish him off here, leaving the scoreline 12-3 now. 12-3 now in favour of Reason. As you can see, I can multitask reading the chat. Scoreline or kills has disappeared, but I'm fairly sure it was Mole who was top fragging with Rally pretty high up, close beside him as well. Cause being the top fragger for CRG, but it didn't really work out for CRG at points. Reason kind of read some of the decently enough, and knew whenever CRG might retry that outside strat where they got down first time, but Reason were ready straight away from Mole getting in such great position and pushing up close to those boxes outside, close to T-Red. Waiting for these players to ready up. All 5 of the Reason players are readied up. Just waiting for the CRG players to ready up, and I think that said match was restarting. Yep, we are going live now. So Reason with 12 rounds up against CRG's 3. If we see Reason take this first round, though, you know, it could be 15-3 scoreline before the first buy rounds even came in, unless CRG early buy in the third round. It really depends who wins this first round, whether we're going to have a long or short game. But we are going live here. Players are moving off. So once again, 2 UK sides against each other. Pritch, Powell, Caused, Red Snake and Critical for CRG, and for Reason, Paint, Mole, Jacob, Rally and Wilzu. Reason are in that lobby area. Critical getting an early frag onto Jacob and Paint. Rally and Mole picking up another 2. Actually no idea who to go to. Reason have actually got full control of that upper bomb site. Caused is flanking through Hut here. Stops the plant and Rally, so that'll mess up Reason's plan at the moment. Wilzu and Mole are kind of left, and it's just Wilzu now in a 1v2. So great round from CRG. I kind of completely got lost in that pistol round, but first pistol round going to CRG, so as well played from Pritch getting that flank, and actually did manage to take out 2 of those players. But that bomb plant was stopped by Caused. He pushed through Hut, and I can't remember who was outside or beside Squeaky Vent, but they didn't take down Caused, who pushed through Hut. You know, they looking through the window quickly enough, and Rally was taken out as he stopped the bomb plant. It does look like it may be a slight upper push, or outside push, sorry. And they're taking control of outside, and it is Critical outside now, looking towards yellow, and outside does spot one and gets a nice shot on the Rally, who was trying to take him out with that P250. Jacob's actually got a super flank going on here if he can take out Critical. Oh, he does take out Critical. Is taken down by Powell, who was in Crows, but I thought it could have worked out a bit better than that. Mole trying to take out somebody in Crows, which is Powell. Not entirely sure what Reason are wanting to do with this at the moment. They've got access to go back steps, which they are nearly doing. They're actually sitting outside Mac actually, and being cut down. Mole is in a 1v4, can't really do too much about that. Snake spraying him down with the Bison as Mole had ran out of ammo, and it is 12-5 now, the scoreline. Is it lagging? Apparently. Hello? I'm having a few drop frames. I love my internet, of course. So scoreline 12-5 now. Looking at the scores, Red Snake has picked up 4 frags on the second half straight away and hasn't actually died either. Looking at what reason they're wanting to do, it does look like a squeaky kind of push, and Pritch is taken out. Actually, he doesn't get too many frags, but Red Snake and Powell are chilling on this rafters area. Red Snake getting 1 frag. Cause is going to get super flank here. Cause takes out 1. He's behind these players. Wilzu there, and well, Mole actually finishing him off, and it is Mole in a 1v2 situation again. Doesn't have a weapon, so not looking so good. Spotted by Powell. I think Mole actually got a dink on the Powell there, so it could end pretty well. Mole could get a plant here, meaning Reason would be able to buy. Once again, sorry, I'm a little bit rusty on Nuke, so I'm missing some of the action. I'm just trying to get some practice in before Epic Glam. I haven't been able to stream as of recently due to me being pretty busy and my internet being pretty bad as well. But Mole in this 1v2 here, he has taken his time, so Pyle's actually thought maybe he's going to come lobby, which is kind of exactly what he thought. But he is on low health. Pyle kind of has a super angle here, does spot Mole, and Mole is taken down, and slightly unlucky for Mole. I think he did take a fair bit of time trying to rotate through that lobby area. Made CRG a little bit paranoid. 12-6 is scoreline now, and it should be the first buy round for a reason, which it is. The only opper of the 10 players at the moment looks to be Rally, maybe. I'm not too sure if there's an op on the CT side for CRG, but Critical is heading outside on his own once again, and Rally and Paint. Critical actually got an op here, so we could see a few frags coming in for Critical here if he peeks it, but not connecting that shot. Missing an opportunity there. Paint and Rally trying to work outside together. Other than that, there isn't really that much going on from Mole and Wilzu. They're kind of just chilling in that lobby area. Pyle getting a bit of damage done to them by somebody, Paint, who's spamming that cruise area. Smoke coming in the ramp. Not really pushing it either, but very slow round coming in from Reason. I think they're just really desperately looking to get a pick. Yeah, there'll probably be some stuttering, most likely. Like right now. Oh, nope, we're going back up. Reason making their way under ramp. Pyle is that player defending ramp. Nice little flash coming in from Pyle, but will he get any frags here? Critical picking 1 frag from under cruise, and Reason have left this so late as well. Look, 20 seconds left. Jacob going down in main, and they're kind of forced to go to this upper bomb site. Paint getting 1 frag. Rally missing the shot onto Critical as he went up, and CRG just clearing up. Reason really forced for that push as they were running out of time. They really need to get the plant down. Yeah, it's going to be stuttering. Like, I want to kind of keep the quality up sometimes, you know, if somebody goes onto a web page or looks at some stupid videos or Spotify or something in the house, then you know, it eats away at my connection. But scoreline now 12-7. Reason have failed to pick up a round as of yet, and it is an eco, of course, for Reason now. But I'm not sure if that was the right way to go. Last round, Reason were very forced with their push. Critical on that catwalk area. I don't think Reason were expecting that. Critical has been dinked and is finally taken down by Rally, and Pyle pushing through that smoke, taking out Rally. Jacobs actually managed to get through CT's defense, but Pyle has noticed this. Mole with a nice 1P250, and it is just a mess for me trying to find stuff. But Wilzy is the only player remaining here in a 1v3, so I'll stick with him. Does get a dink on the cause. Will he take him out with the P250? Oh, Cause waiting for his friend to flank, and Pritch does manage to take Wilzu out in the end, so this should be another buy round for Reason. Reason, of course, only needing 4 rounds to win, but I haven't won a single round yet on this first half. So it's going well for CRG so far. They're getting a fair bit of momentum picked up here. They've got 5 rounds, and there's been some great play as well. Just need to wait and see what Reason actually tried to do this time on their second proper buy round of this game. I think CRG were maybe thinking of a kind of fast push as Snake Molotov the hut area. Pritch actually, no, I'm completely flashed, but Red Snake, Mo's actually flashed, and Red Snake picks up 1 frag. Power with the second rally out of hut also. Pritch should finish Jacob, and it leaves Wilzu, who was outside. I'm not sure what he's trying to do outside, but leaves him in a 1v3 situation against CRG. So great round from CRG again. They held it pretty well. Squeaky door is missing, but Wilzu makes the mistake of not checking Squeaky vent as he pushed out, and Cause picks up that very easy frag, leaving the scoreline 12-9 now, but still in favour of Reason. And Reason will be getting to the stage where, you know, they've kind of lost so many rounds in a row that they'll be getting that economic benefit that we saw that Zet had in the last game. Whenever they didn't pick up a single round as T-side, they were after a certain point they were pretty much able to buy every, well, not full buy, but buy every round. And Reason do look like they want to go towards outside. They've sent 3 players out there, but no, they're actually sending 2 players back, and Cause is holding that ramp area, and Radio fairly well smoking it off, it looks like. But these smokes and flashes coming in from Reason. Cause is very close here. Will he get any more? Will he get any frags? Wilzu finishes off Pile. Cause gets 1 frag on to Wilzu. Rally picking up the frag on the critical outside. Sorry, my brain just went somewhere else. But 4v3, so a little bit happier looking for Reason at the moment. They've got control of this ramp area, leaving Pritch on that upper bomb site. Caused is on lower with Snake back steps. So it does look like Reason will be wanting to push onto this lower bomb site through blast doors. Caused will surely be calling this by now. Dinks Paint finishes off Paint. Dinks Jacob finishes him off. Mo picking up Red Snake, and Caused going absolutely huge here. He is on 1 health, leaving Rally with an op in a 1v2 situation. To be honest, doesn't look so good. I think he really needs to get a rifle here. Oh, he doesn't spot Cause. Nice little reaction shot onto Cause. 1v1. Still doesn't have a rifle, and he'll go for the plant. Pritch peeking out. Spots him, and takes down Rally. I think Rally just really wanted to get that money there. And Reason were close to picking up their first round, but that was sick from Cause, sitting in that dark spot. Picking up 3 frags before he was taken out. He was left in 1 HP actually, but great hold from Cause, pretty much denying Reason that round. It's 7-0 now in the second half, scoreline of 12-10 now. Piles on 9 frags, Snake on 8, with Cause also on 7. Reason not so good, Mo and Rally both on 5 frags, and they're kind of the top fraggers at the moment. Critical once again with an op outside. So it's basically been Critical v Rally so far, with the opping on this half. It's actually very quiet at the moment. Once again, I think Reason are just waiting to try get a pick. I'm not sure if it's slightly forced. Rally has a knot, but I see Jacob and Paint both have, or sorry, Rally has Galil. It's kind of forced by from Reason. I think they really want to pick up a round here. Who is on the lower bomb site? Cause is actually waiting on lower, as well as Red Snake. Red Snake is in great positioning, but it's actually a great strat from Reason. It's actually messed up, CRG. They faked going down that front steps, and that leaves Reason able to get control of this upper bomb site. Sorry, I can't speak. And I'll try say after this, but Pile picking up a frag onto Paint, and Rally counter fragging onto Pyle, leaving Cause in a 1v2. I think Cause can pull this off. Leaving Mole and Cause in 1v1. Cause picking up that round. Oh, great round from Cause. Cause is playing sick at the moment, and he does get that defuse. What I was trying to say was that was great from Reason, as you know, they faked going down the back steps, kind of forcing CRG to over rotate. You know, they sent 3 players down on that lower bomb site, but didn't really matter because Cause clutched it 1v2, and a great round from Cause there. Picking off Rally in that hut. Rally kind of caught off guard, and then Mole was the only one left on site. Mole kind of peeked out, and Cause just pew-pewed in the head. 12-11 the scoreline now. Reason have full bot because of this economy thing, as I've said before, and they're actually working outside kind of once again. 3 players there, but Critical is waiting an M4. He doesn't have an op, and he's been damaged a fair bit as well. Other than that, it's a pretty slow round at the moment, so CRG are having a kind of great half at the moment. I honestly can't remember when CRG actually picked up their first round. Maybe it was five rounds in, but as we go to Red Snake here, he is waiting and does get that dink on the paint, finishing him off. Forgets to throw his flashbang there. He does manage to get that off, but Reason moving up fairly quickly here. Will Red Snake get another frag? Nope. Rally finishes him off, leaving Caused on this lower bomb site. Mo getting another frag in the pile, but Caused finishing off Jacob here. Rally finishing off Pritch. So kind of just saying the same things over and over again. Sorry guys, but Critical left in a 1v2. Only has 30 health, and Wilzu and Mole are the 2 players remaining. Looking at the cash, Reason really need this round, and Mole does manage to smash Critical in the head, bringing Reason their first round of this half now. So 13-11, only 3 rounds remain for Reason to win, but there is how many rounds left? 5 rounds left in this game, or 6. So not a lot to play with for both teams, so it should be pretty close in the end, I would think, if both teams can keep on playing the way they're playing at the moment, unless Reason really step it up. This is going to be... Stop being so nervous. I'm trying not to be nervous, but when I keep on messing up who I'm looking at for Nuke, I'm just not used to casting Nuke since CPH, I think. There is 3 players for Reason, kind of towards outside, so I think they'll be doing their kind of eventual slow take. Smokes are coming in for Mac and T-Red, so I wonder if we're going to see this fake onto front steps again. Critical has had to slightly force this by here. Staying with Criticals, I really think he might try flank right close behind him, but Paint spots him, finishing him off as well. So Cause great positioning, using those doors to advantage, and Paint actually finishes off Snake, who was back vents. I wouldn't be surprised if Reason went up again, and they are going up towards upper, as Pritch and Caused are kind of just chilling in that vent and back steps area. Cause the only player remaining now, so it is a 1v4 situation. I think Cause might save this. Looking at the cash for CRG, Cause would really need to save this, because it's going to be 14-11 now, I'd say. So they really need to get as much as they can to try stop Reason getting a draw, because Pyle and Critical are both on 0. They'll be at what, 2,000, 3,000, but Caused be getting free money with Reason kind of pushing out, but they are trying to hunt them down. I think they really want to get rid of this weapon here. Caused spotted outside and Paint through the box onto Caused. Caused losing that weapon. He is the player with the most money though for CRG. Oh, CRG's money. They're going to have to eco this. Or not even eco, it's just going to be a force, I'd say. But we've seen Reason actually pick up that eco round against CRG before. It's easier for the CTs to eco against the Ts, as you know, CTs are going to be holding those angles unless Reason have some really sick smokes and flashes coming up. But Red Snake going pretty aggressive here. No idea how he didn't take any damage there. And pushes Hut. Finishes off Mole. Doesn't even lose a single bit of health either. So great trade for Reason. Actually, Red Snake dinks Pritch and messes him up slightly. Missing every single frag of the game again. Pile and Critical picking up one frag and Reason pick up that round, bringing it to 15-11 now. Reason have secured a draw at least for overtime. So the pressure is now transferred on to CRG. They had the CT side, you know, they could have milked it for as much as they could to bring it up to, you know, getting close to Reason's kind of 14 rounds or 13 rounds, but I think pressure will be a little bit off Reason now as they're kind of going for a full push ramp. Caused, of course, is waiting, and Caused is one of these best players I've seen here, but doesn't get a frag. Woolsey, Woolsey jumping up and down, helped out by Jacob, picks up that frag. Very quick rotates here though, coming in from CRG. Red Snake waiting in the vents. Pritch is actually at window as well, but do you see Pritch with one frag, picking up one frag? Will he get another? Does do a bit of damage, and the health is not really Reason here at the moment, but Critical with that flank, and does take out Jacob from behind, leaving Mole in a 1v2 situation here. He could take out Pritch fairly easy. Pritch only has 15 health. Of course, he's gained that information now that Pritch would be in that window area. 30 seconds. Spots Critical. Does take a bit of damage as well. I don't think Critical really needs to peek this at all because Bomb is sitting on ramp, and realistically should be CRG's round with the time left, but Mole with a super shot on the Critical. He doesn't know Pritch is there. He knew about the smoke earlier. Oh, Mole. And Pritch Pritch doing well there. I thought he'd been, I honestly thought that would have been Reason's round from that smoke Pritch did earlier. I thought Mole would have definitely remembered that he would have been around that area, but well played CRG. Do manage to stay in this game still, and sorry if I'm mumbling words, I just haven't casted in a while. I can't remember the last time I casted. It was a Nexus versus, was it Epsilon, I think, was the last time I casted, but Reason kind of going for this kind of slow pick once again. 3 players actually heading towards outside. CRG, of course, forcing again if they did die. Wouldn't have had a lot of money after buying M4s and armor previously. Reason are beginning to get control of outside now. Caused is not outside, he's on the window steps, so Reason can get full control of outside if they really want to, but they're taking this fairly slow. They don't have to rush it too much. Critical actually going up in a cruise. Paint getting boosted up in the cruise. Actually, I'm gonna find Paint. I wonder if there's Paint. Paint is here. Critical is nowhere to be seen. He's actually on the rafters, so they don't have to worry about Cruise. I wouldn't be surprised if Reason took control of Cruise now. And they do that. Critical spotting Paint going up and Cruise. Will he get the frag in the Paint? Nope. Jacob and Woolsey picking up 2 frags. Red Snake stuck at CT vent. Pritch, Pile. Pile's only player left now. 1v3. Too much. Too much happening, and Pile comes under a line of fire and finishes off the game. So Reason picking up that game. Fairly dragged out in that second half. I'd think about doing a little bit of analysing, guys, but I really need to kind of get something sorted demos wise. Maybe I was trying to think of something to do after these games, kind of, you know, discuss some things that happened, but maybe that'll come in the future whenever I become a slightly better caster and figure out different things. But other than that, thanks for tuning in, guys. Kind of enjoyed doing that casting tonight. I don't know how my